Certainly, this would be the argument of John Hick, who you can see here, who was a Christian theologian. Now, Hick developed something called the Irenaean theodicy. And just to repeat, a theodicy is a justification of the existence of evil concurrent with the existence of a supreme and loving God. The word theodicy, I think, was coined by a philosopher called Leibniz. Anyway, as I said, Hick's theodicy is based on the same one as Irenaeus. Irenaeus was an early Christian saint who argued that we live in the best of all possible worlds. Yes, there's certainly horrific amounts of suffering in this world, but the ratio of suffering to good is just enough right for us to be able to develop souls and to develop righteousness and to become who we truly are in the face of these sufferings. It's kind of a character building test. And on the basis of this test, we can achieve salvation. Irenaeus was a bit more focused on the belief element being important for ascertaining salvation, whereas John Hick was a universalist, so he believed that everybody, regardless of their belief, attained salvation. What was more important was their actions in this life. So here is just a quick summary of Hick's beliefs, his veil of soul-making theodicy, what he called it, given by the BBC. So Hick agreed that humans were created imperfect from the start so that they could grow and develop into the likeness of God. He developed this further by explaining that through hardships in life, humans develop virtues, and these virtues are more meaningful than if they were simply graced to humans by God. So if God just created us immediately believing in him and immediately unable to commit any evil act or suffer any evil act, then there would be no meaningfulness, according to Hick, in this life and in the subsequent reward that he gives us afterwards. So, yes, God does reward those who believe in him because of the way that they conducted themselves in this life while they were going through the veil of soul making. That's Hick's argument. You could disagree with that. I think a famous objection is that somebody doesn't have to be born with one leg for somebody else to be grateful for having two. That just seems like a needless injustice. So if you want to criticize Hick's argument, then that's one way you could go about it.